As I watch the trial of Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd, I'm reminded of the origins of policing in America. One of the reasons that police are so brutal, primarily with African Americans in America, has a very long and ugly history. Most people don't understand the history of the police, primarily its tactics, why police use certain approaches, verbiage, and terminology. But in order to understand this, we have to go back into American history. We have to study the origins of policing in America. We have to understand what slave patrols are and what slave patrols were designed to do. The criminalization of blackness started prior to America even being a country. In the late 1700s, slave patrols were designed to keep African Americans on plantations. Anytime a black person was not on a plantation, they were considered suspicious, and force could be applied to them in order to get them to subdue to the slave patrol. That would be from whippings to brandishing without having to pass. We see similar tactics when New York was doing the stop and frisk program. It was a slave patrol tactic. It was, you're black, you look suspicious, let's find out what you're doing. This relationship, and the reason there's so brutality, because what the slave patrol did is it allowed white people to feel comfortable in their beds at night because the patrols were out there keeping them safe. There was fear of uprising of slave revolts, and they wanted to make sure there was a force, and this force operated like a police. They had precincts, they had magistrates, they had orders that they would enforce, they had a code, they swore badges, they took everything like police do today. It was not like the New England system of a Bobby or any type of patrol where they actively pursuing them. The term fugitive in black was synonymous. A fugitive was any one black person who did not have a pass or somewhere to be or with a white person at that time. And that process and that procedure was engrafted into policing in America because black is associated with suspicion. It's associated with all of these negative perceptions that we have to divorce from each other. Lear is designed to expose this, to understand how we can fix this cycle and break this trend of abuse, brutality, suspicious just on your color, so that we can be free citizens in America to be about our life without having to worry about somebody called the police on me because I am black in a white area or because I don't look like I fit here. That has to stop, and Lear's here to do it. Thank you very much.